Couldn't speak. Didn't find the words. Amazing. I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to edit it out. Blank canvas. A minute ago I was using slate. Now I've moved to canvas. I think I'm going backwards. It is 9:57, the 1st of January 2020. 2020 vision, people. I put as a title on this video this morning about feeling like a caricature in your own life. I had a lot more expectations of where I wanted to be on the 1st of January 2020. And I don't mean just a physical place, but in terms of utilizing some of that fresh new energy. I'm a Capricorn, a ground sign, and so I'm very, very connected to that kind of uplift energy. Also, because my caricature of me is a mouse, or some might see it as a rat, it is supposedly my year in terms of the Chinese calendar, anyway. So this morning, I'm kind of a mixed bag this morning. I feel like something has lifted, and I feel like I've transitioned into this new year. But for me, it's less of a rollover to a new year. It's more of the decade. The decade is really, really like at me. It feels a little bit like, and you have to be a bit of a Trekkie to understand this. It feels a little bit like the Nexus ribbon, right? I feel like there's just this energy ribbon that's going through the galaxy, and then, accidentally you get pulled onto the periphery of it, and you can float around that periphery for a while, looking at all these wonderful things that people are building and things that they're done, and things that supposedly add more value to your life. And then sometimes you can just accidentally get sucked through the damn thing because you weren't paying attention. And I kind of feel like, in some ways, even though I've had my eye on the ball on what I want to achieve, I'm not on the path today that I expected of myself. And that kind of brings me down to this whole notion of caricatures, right? There's been times in my life where I've been with a partner and we've been away on holiday, and we're walking along and people are trying to run up to us and sell us roses, and beautiful lady, and giving, and you're like, no, I don't want to buy your rose thing. And then you feel guilt because you obviously don't care about your partner enough because you didn't buy one of these shitty roses. And then you stop because all of a sudden there's a group of people on the periphery watching somebody getting drawn, and they're looking at the person and they're looking at the caricature. They're looking at the picture, the drawing, and looking at the person. And I know that there's a lot of things going through their mind, like, do I want one? Are they going to make a bad job of me? Or that's kind of cool, I wish I could have one. And it's kind of like this wanting to buy into that experience at the moment. But the problem with that is that can just carry you along through your life. You end up just being this tourist in your own life. You're literally watching people's interpretation of who they think you are. And you can either fight it, and I'm not like that, and have moral high grounds and fight people's ethics and intellectual isms, or you can actually break away from that and do what you were meant to do. And so I'm kind of well up for that this year. I'm more open to not necessarily being more vulnerable, because I feel like that is going to be the last thing that I let go. But I do feel like I'm going to swim with the energy of it. I'm not going to just like dip into the side of the pool and be like, yeah, I've had enough swimming. I'm actually just going to go with the ripples. Not XRP, by the way, for crypto. That's terrible. Don't buy that. Buy Bitcoin instead. That's it, really. I just wanted to do a little update video. I hope you got home safely from wherever New Year's function. I didn't go to any function. I watched the fireworks of the London Eye via live stream with Dale remotely 3,000 miles away, because that's the future now. But yeah, just wanted to say, if you're not where you want to be today, or you were surprised by today, or it caught up with you really quickly, and you had plans to have a lot more structure and things done by today, You don't have to have it all worked out just yet, but you do have to turn up, and you do have to be present, and you do have to draw out the version of yourself you really are. Don't allow an artist to interpret you in the way that they see you. And if that artist sees you in that way and you find it, you're taken aback by what they've actually drawn, maybe what you're putting out is not what you should be putting out. Maybe we need to change that in 2020. All right, I'll catch up with you soon. You have a good Wednesday the 1st. What a shit day for a start of a year. All right.
Drifting